I have a motion to open up the meeting.
A motion to open the meeting.
This is going to be
All
tough.
in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Public speak time. Is somebody here from the public that would like to speak?
My name's Lauren Clark. How are you all?
Good.
Good.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to let the licensing board know that I am looking for a license, preferably a full liquor license for an off-premise shop. I know those aren't available. I know there's only maybe one or two beer and wine licenses available for off-premise in Easthampton. I am finalizing a business plan for a quality wine and beer and spirits shop here in Easthampton that would be different from sort of the ordinary package store. My partner is Miranda Brown, who was most recently the pastry chef at Coco.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Lauren. Could you speak louder, please?
Sure. Can everyone hear me now?
I can hear you okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm looking to open up a quality wine shop that would also sell beer and someday liquor if we could get the license. I understand that the complete licenses are not available right now is something I understand. But I wanted to just let you all know what my plan was. I have a partner, Miranda Brown, who was the pastry chef at Coco most recently. And we want to sell quality wines, beers, and spirits, as well as some gourmet foods, most likely prepackaged at our store. And so we're finalizing our business plan. We're working with Valley CDC and some other local intelligentsia on this. And so I wanted to just see what was available for licenses, what might be coming available within the next year. Ideally, we'd like.
Do you have a location? Do you have a location?
We don't have one nailed down yet. We're looking in the Mill District and Cottage Street primarily.
So Kelly, if I can address the board, I have a couple things to add here.
Sure, because it's going to depend on location, Lauren. Our licenses are directed for locations right now, and Lindsay can tell you what we have available for what areas.
So Lauren and I actually connected on the phone just a little while ago today, and I asked her to come to the board so we could hear your expertise and see if there's anything I'm missing here. And one thing during our conversations that jogged my memory is that Pleasant Variety was an all package alcohol store that we haven't actually discussed that didn't renew their license. So I'm not sure now how we address that license and if it's available. So that's one option we have. Other than that, we don't have any package store licenses except for a wine and malt in the Highway Business District.
There's nothing left in the Mill District?
Not for package store. We have on-premise license only that are left in downtown and Mill District. So the only one I know of in over quota is the Highway Business one, which is wine and malt. And then the jogging of my memory that we have Pleasant Variety, all package, that we haven't addressed on how we move forward.
And does that fall into the Mill District? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter because it's just a license.
Yeah.
So yes, that comes back to us because that wasn't an over quota license. So we would have that available. And that could be located anywhere in the city.
There we go.
Okay. And that, I'm sorry, that's the Pleasant Street Variety license?
Yep, because they did not renew it. So that comes back to us.
Okay, that's great to know. And I remember from going to a meeting a few years ago that in order to get the license, you must have a location. Is that correct?
Yes, you need a lease, a signed lease. That's part of your application to the ABCC.
Okay.
But the one thing about that license, it's not tied to a property. It's not tied to a particular storefront or anything like that. So that license would move with you if you started your business someplace and moved someplace else in town, that license could move with you.
Okay. That's good to know.
But it's also going to be, it's first come, first serve. If somebody applies for it tomorrow, we can't hold it aside.
I understand. So whoever comes along with a signed lease and is looking for a license first
Right. And
gets
can
it.
fill out their application, yes.
Right.
Yeah, the
Okay.
full application is online at the Alcohol Beverage Control Commission. That's the application you'd be filling out. And we have a detailed guide on how to apply for a liquor license on the easthamptonma.gov website.
Oh, okay. That's great.
And you're always free to connect with my office too if you need some help walking through it.
Okay. And are the pricing fees on the your page as well?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, well, that's great information. I really appreciate it.
Sure, and Lauren, you can call our clerk at any time and Lindsay can help you with anything if you have questions on filling out the application.
All right, terrific.
Okay?
All right, well, thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate your help. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye. Minutes, has everybody had a moment to look at the minutes? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Could I have a motion? To approve?
Do we have
Motion to approve the minutes?
a second?
All in favor? Aye.
Okay.
Okay, we have no public hearings on, correct, Lindsay?
Correct.
And the special one-day application, the amendment to it has been taken off.
Yes, they have pulled out, I guess the person who was going to be doing the alcohol for that date is no longer going to be providing for River Valley.
So it's totally been deleted now
Well,
because,
they're doing the event. They're just not serving alcohol.
okay,
So application withdrew on our end.
okay. And then new business, the next step for the Peter Pan license. What
Yeah.
does the DOR tell you?
So, and this has been like ongoing, like DOR is like, not us, and the city's like, not us. So we just don't know what's going on. So I'm just going to, I can check with our city solicitor, but to my knowledge, they have relinquished the license back to the city. And whatever's happening with Mr. Rogers and DOR and the auctioneer and finances is on their end. We have no involvement in that. We just get the license back because nobody has it anymore. And they're not looking to auction it again because we have licenses available. So it's not worth more than the $13.13 anymore. Whereas when we auctioned it, it was worth $30,000. So I believe we just have an all alcohol license for $13.13. I know I have gotten an inquiry in the last 30 days about someone wanting to use that license at the Peter Pan property, which would be ideal. So
That was my understanding at the meeting with the DOR.
yeah,
They said that they were relinquishing it back to us.
yeah. So I just want to
And
make
it
sure
was
with the board
not
that's,
renewed.
yeah.
So I would just confirm with the city solicitor if he wants something in writing from DOR before we award that license to somebody.
Okay. Great. I was also adding Pleasant Variety and Package to the discussion, but I think we've already covered that. I completely forgot about that license when people have been asking. So I'm happy we brought that to the table tonight. So that is also an available
So
license.
he was not going to move his business somewhere else?
Well, he would
Wasn't
have
he?
had to do a transfer, an alteration of premises or transfer at the time of his renewal, but he didn't renew.
And
So
he didn't do either.
the state just gave it back to us. So essentially, we have 2 all alcohol licenses available, one off premise, one on, that don't belong
Yeah.
to the over quota amount.
Okay. And then you wanted to talk to us about a few
Yes.
things, Lindsay?
So under updates, I had sent everyone on the board an email from the city solicitor and from the city solicitor, as well as my updates in regards to the situation of the entertainment license and the special 1 days. So it sounds like the attorney was confused on our initial request and said, moving forward, he advises we just separate the 2 applications and continue to allow our liquor licensees to file the special 1 day, and anyone who's not a liquor licensee to file the special 1 day outdoor live entertainment. And then next year, under Chapter 183, it's within our purview to amend each annual entertainment license, which I wasn't aware of. So for any business that has an outdoor patio or an outdoor space, but it's a part of their licensed premises, we would alter their annual entertainment license to include language of not to go past 10 o'clock, not to be between 2 and 8. You know, we can alter annual entertainment licenses, but we have to do it before we issue them. So any annual entertainment license we've issued for 2022 is what it is for their premises. So stuff to think about for the upcoming year. I welcome suggestions and email from the board, or anything else on how you want to see annual entertainment licenses read in the future. Or we can make those agenda items for future meetings down the road. I mean, we have a year essentially to talk about it and see what businesses we want to alter their license or make it across the board for everyone. I think we have very few businesses that have outdoor licensed premises. So again, the special 1 day. So I had a business ask me if they could use the combined application. Now they're 2 separate ones, but say Matt Tarlecki from Abandoned Building wants to do Food Truck Fridays, he can use the special 1 day outdoor live entertainment application because it does have the ability to check off that you're using alcohol and everything like that. So on that license, people would only be checking what applies to them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm clear because I feel like I haven't been clear for everyone. And I'm not talking about the board, I'm just in general. Sometimes I have trouble communicating my point. So we will have 2 separate applications. The board already voted to approve the creation of the application. So when we go forward in March, we're not having a public hearing. We're just voting to approve the now created application.
And that's the last one that you just sent out to us are the final ones that we would be going with.
Correct. And I did send that to every liquor licensee and told them they had 30 days to respond and that it would be on the March agenda. I believe I BCC'd or CC'd you all on that email out. I have not received anything back yet, but they do have till the end of February so that the board would have time to review any emails or submissions in writing before our March meeting.
So I think we should put on our August 2022 meeting agenda to review any entertainment licenses where there would be outdoor entertainment, where they have a patio, which there aren't very many of them, but it would include the log cabin, the 3 breweries, no, I'm sorry, the 2 breweries, the Brass Cat, Nini, no, Nini's doesn't have an
They're under
entertainment
the
license.
extension,
do
so
have
they
patio.
moved their space in April.
Okay, and any other ones that you can think of, Lindsay? I don't know of anybody else.
I think Amy's does, don't they?
Amy's is under the extension as well. However, they have submitted an application to me that is not complete for a permanent extension of premises with the outdoor space. So if they come forward for our March meeting, they would then be included in that if the ABCC approved it. I don't know who owns those parking spaces she's currently using though.
Mm.
And what about, isn't Nini's putting in a balcony, outdoor eating up on the roof or a patio upstairs?
I have
I
not.
saw workmen up on there, like putting up railing and stuff on the second floor.
So I know Johnny has an apartment up there that I've been to before. And that used to be like a little porch that abutted that apartment upstairs.
Oh,
So
okay.
I know the tree fell down up there and it took down the fencing. So I think he might just be rebuilding for the apartment that's right there.
Oh, okay.
It'd be
All
great
right.
if it was a dining.
I thought they were doing a patio.
No, I haven't heard anything. So we would have Log
Okay.
Cabin, Brass Cat, New City. Is Matt doesn't have any outdoor space. He's under the extension.
I think he's going to propose an outdoor space.
Okay.
That he's going to come before us.
Well,
What
we
about
Um,
Hill?
what?
Is Fort Hill under that as an outdoor space?
No, I was just going to say Fort Hill. No, Fort Hill is not, because Fort Hill is governed by their special permit. Their
Okay.
special permit has time restrictions in it already for what they can do outside and the timeframes that they can do it. But if they want to do something outside of that, they have to apply for an entertainment license outside for a day, for the day that they do it.
And when we're talking about the August 22nd meeting or August 2022 meeting, are we talking about amending the license as a general, this is one license, or is it per business?
Per business. I think we should make up what we're going to do, send it out to them. They have 30 days to comment on it or come before us then in the October meeting. And then it would be prepared for when they apply in November to be awarded in December.
So we actually have renewals going out the first week in October, so I can get them back by the last week in November, and I still get them the first week of December. So I think we have to do this August, and then they have to get it back to me by September, not October, because October I've already sent out their notices for renewal with all the information.
Then we're going to have to put it on July, because
Okay.
you'll have to decide at the meeting in July. They have 30 days. They have to come before us to the next meeting. They have to have the opportunity to come before us for a meeting.
Okay,
And then, so then it would be ready for you.
okay. That's all I have.
Anybody else? Dan, Tony?
Oh,
No?
Then could we have a motion to close the meeting?
We need another meeting.
Oh, yes, we do, don't we? Hey, Lindsay, what's good for you?
My computer's frozen. Hold, please. Oh, geez, Louise. Do you guys prefer Mondays or Wednesdays? Is there a preference?
Doesn't
Wednesday's,
matter to me.
yeah, Wednesday's better for me.
Wednesday's better for me.
Ooh, we could
Okay.
Wednesday, March 9th or the 23rd.
We'll do the 9th
9? Okay.
4 o'clock?
at 4 o'clock.
That's great.
Okay. Now we can have a motion to close the meeting.
I'll make a motion to close the meeting.
Second?
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks.